The same small head. The same small, heavy door. No lock. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. You give it another, more ferocious kick. The door still does not move.
Demolish the place.
I don't see how this is going to give new results. There must be another way in there. Through the kitchen door, perhaps. Let's explore rather than destroy.
All right. Oh yes. Did you want to try and reconstruct the window now that we know that it was?
Let us
This is where-
reconstruct.
Yeah, reconstruct the crime scene.
This
Sure,
window
actually
is
cool thing
pristine
that's
on
not
the
like
inside,
plain Sherlock.
unlike the one next to it.
58%.
Light from the
I
desk
can
lamp.
pump our visual calculus here if you want.
Alright, let's do a little jig.
I always forget which buttons to push. I'm sorry.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Getting jiggy with it. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, this certainly isn't helping.
Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, wah!
+1 visual calculus.
I'm still in love with the mashup of the Macarena with Stupefy.
I'm glad somebody is.
It needs more airtime. Somebody at work was like, "Why don't you know the Macarena?" And it's like, this person was born 5 years after it was popular. Why would they ever give a shit about the Macarena?
True. All right. This is as good as it gets. 92%.
On the inside,
Oh yeah.
unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spider.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Is that a photograph of a person?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
I have to say, I really like the visual calculus, like diagrams going on here.
Yep.
I think these look really nice.
They are pretty cool. It's one of the. I mean, there's a reason that it's one of the first things the game does. Is like, have you calculate that you threw your shoe through the window?
Don't you get a feel for like all the game mechanics?
Yeah, it really gives you a real strong sense of what this game is going to be about.
It's fucking sick. Yeah,
Right.
have a look at point A.
A prime, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Gun. I'm sorry, the phrase "gun residue" is getting me. Shouldn't there be
Gunpowder.
gun residue? Yeah, shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So 80% chance that's where the shot was made.
72%, with an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Why would the shot have come from inside the room?
Just,
That's one thing.
maybe Klasya murdered him, is the thinking there.
That's a good point. There's no fucking glass on the floor. They replaced it a week ago. I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
I keep thinking this is recent. Like, wait, no.
Well, even if she could have easily, like, for instance, thrown a rock through the window afterwards and covered it up, right?
Oh, that is true, actually. That's a good point.
Yeah, we haven't eliminated that possibility, I guess, is kind of what this is driving at.
Yeah, I keep thinking the crime just happened, but it didn't. We just had this whole conversation, and I'm so dumb. But yeah,
It happened a very long time ago, and we spent most of that time drinking ourselves to death.
Absolutely. Could the shot have come from inside the room?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Okay.
And are there any arguments against A prime the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
All right. Could it have been further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Should be.
Yes, it's like it's blink to leave. Yeah, that's extrapolate.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
All right.
That's a good point, B.
The boardwalk.
Yeah.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay.
Ooh.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
The islet.
It's too far away.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
We can ask Kim's opinion.
Cam, what do you think of all this? Can you see the mind palace I'm in?
From where, precisely?
Yeah. Just give him the list.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
I'm just being thorough.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Have we been to Land's End yet?
We have, very briefly. We explored down there, but there was not much there at the time.
Okay.
Blink. All right, we've reconstructed the crime scene.
Alright, now Klachi can sleep in this room.
Where to?
Let's talk to the Hardy Boys one last time. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of looking at these walls. We have the no cops here. Talk to everybody. It's been a big day. Should we say something to Martin Martinez first about our discovery that we don't
Sure,
care?
if you want to.
See what happens.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Oh, there's nothing new.
Nothing new.
Ah,
Admiring
darn.
the atmosphere. What about you,
Oh.
officer?
These are all new? What?
Don't know. I thought we must have answered one of these before, because we clicked on it before.
Let's be confident. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well,
That's good.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
nothing new there. All right, you wanted to talk to Titus?
I can tell Titus I'm a homosexual.
It's you again. What is it?
It's this fancy little strut. I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Ugh.
A lot of options here.
Ah.
I like number 4. That's my favorite.
Jesus. No, let's not go with that one. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. I think that's the most reasonable thing to say.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not.
Oh no.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
That was uncalled for,
Ruby is
Shanky.
missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Does the bird give us the fucking theory?
Seems like it. An impossible logic check, but we can present a solid theory, but we need
Let's
to
get a
pump our
logic
logic.
higher.
Yeah.
Pump it. Pump it. Louder.
Pump it.
Be bolt. Pump it.
There's also the window here. Is it time yet?
Behind the dock workers.
Ah,
a
it is
ceiling-height
time
window.
yet.
It's time. The
Awful
bird.
branches
The
spread
bird.
across
Flew by.
like
You've been here for a
bony
long
fingers.
time. You've been here for ages. All right, 83%. Let me get perception up first. We're loving this. We love this. We love having to do this.
Man, I'm picturing just the anime intro happening outside.
That's a bird flies by.
Do, 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 do.
What's your favorite anime intro, Tyler?
That's a really good question. I really like how simple yet damning the intro to Paranoia Agent is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a sucker for like half of the JoJo intros.
That's -1 perception. Damn.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a +1 perception? Oh yeah, it was the boots. That's right. I forgot about the boots. And I think it's just the boots, right?
Yeah. What about you? What's one of your favorite anime intros?
I haven't seen a lot of them. I even every anime that I have seen is in the era where I can skip the intros easily, so I almost always do after I see them once. So that's just me being a
Behind the dock workers.
just being a shit.
The Stone Ocean intro.
Scrape
It's
the
very good.
glass.
I don't
and
truly
burn your
appreciate
fingers.
them. Is basically what I'm saying. All right, 92%. Want to give it a go?
Let's do. Cause you don't
There's a
seem
yellow
to
light tied to one of the
understand.
branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. It's close enough to the latch up there.
Is that a
One can
JoJo
slide it
reference?
open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone's hidden a key in the bush.
Huh?
Let me slide by so I can grab the thing.
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Alain, I will go back in time and I will kill your parents. Let me get the
Sorry,
fucking
fucko.
key.
Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Thank you, Theo.
All right.
Fucking based Theo here.
Theo's one of the good ones. For certain definitions of it. Good.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
I bet his favorite anime intro is Cory in the house.
Truly based.
Does anyone know why this key was hanging outside the window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Thank you, Theo. I think it's important we say thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
I wonder what door it opens.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
All right.
Ooh.
Do you want to go check it?
We're gonna go check the door, and we're gonna ponder why so many YouTube videos about what
Oh,
if
wait, hold
Blank
on.
had an anime intro.
It's
Just-
you again.
Oh, what?
What is it?
I just wanted to see if finding that key affected this check
Oh, okay.
before we leave. Nope, not yet. Oh wait, yes, found the key in the union box. That is a relevant one, but
Hey.
it's still a
Yeah.
hard check.
Yeah, I love those videos where it's like, what if Blank had an anime intro, and it's just they chop up a show to fit with Cruel Angel's thesis.
I mean, if you're gonna pick one,
I mean, it's alright. I think it's good. It's just it's used a lot.
well, that's why it would be a good choice, right? Because it's almost cliche, I guess.
Fighting
All right.
Gold needs more love.
Shall we open it or
Yes.
try?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. It could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
Workshop spare.
The key
good.
fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
A workshop.
We're
Shall we?
into the We're going into the back rooms, yes. Ooh.
Alright, what do we got here? Franco-Nigerian, horses and swords. White Diora.
This makes me
NB.
wanna watch, like, man.
The spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. I guess if you're already in, $5.
So I just want to watch that Carpetbagger video about when he goes to that antique games place and he sees stuff like that, like
Over
this
there,
pinball machine
in the
about dead
corner.
kings.
Pinball machine?
Pinball machine.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
It's fucking lit, fam. Cam, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Are you a pinball wizard?
A little.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh man, and we've been making bank just by using encyclopedia.
Do you want to read the
Let's
text?
Read the text first, yeah.
Yeah, gotta read the rules.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
With pinball! Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble.
Wait,
the
are you
peak of
playing
the
as a
mountain
goat?
is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats? What's the theme here?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Okay.
Think of the goats as balls, Tyler. Think of the
Got it.
balls as goats.
Okay, I'm seeing a ball as a goat.
You're seeing the theme. Okay, good.
I'm seeing the theme of like they've extruded the goat texture on a 3D model and wrapped it around a ball.
You're seeing it correctly.
Okay, insert the coin. Money lost.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he? Was he a good guy or a bad guy? Yes,
The
that's a
kind of the
reductive
guy
question.
who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
Racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That's not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids, other people's kids, sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
Sorry, like that's not a great thing to describe somebody as, but he hit other people's kids too. It's like it's not enough that he has his own private like troubles and instability.
He's just
at home.
so abusive. He just can't stop himself from hitting kids.
It's like, get the fuck out of my way, and he runs across the street to hit a kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you seem
Okay.
to be having fun.
I mean, agnostically as a pinball machine, yes. As a celebration of this horrible man, no.
Yeah, exactly. You can have agnostic fun.
We're all about agnostic fun.
All right, let's continue playing.
Let's keep playing.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
It's where the balls need to go, Tyler.
Fuck, I gotta concentrate.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something lasts. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Oh shit, we're being epic.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is staggering, but it can be done. Focus. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death. You're in a perfectly balanced system where neither you nor the pal is able to get the upper hand. This could go on forever.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Shut up, Kim. Shut up. We're gonna win.
Do I try?
I understand ball games.
With automation-like precision,
Yes!
you keep the final goat ball in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli, floating in the flow state. The fog is clearing, and suddenly, the old speaker crackles. Gordy Ball is lit.
It's lit.
Gertie Ball is lit.
Gertie Ball's lit!
At the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spelled the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the board as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the Gordy Ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
That's amazing.
I think I won, Kim.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
Who's the king of pinball, Kim?
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive.
Thank you,
The
Kim.
machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
Time to move on.
Time to move. Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yes.
You know, this is a nice reprieve from
Good times.
today.
Once again, the machine becomes one with the dust and the darkness. Life has left it, unlikely to ever return.
One last hurrah.
Yeah, we are sexy Harry, the Pharaoh Wizard.
The machine is dead,
Yep.
and
All right.
Ow!
Want to head through this door? Oh,
Let's hit
we
the
have a
door.
all
thought.
these
what are you thinking?
mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Just run our finger across the dust. What is this?
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
No, let's move on. Let's move on. I think it's enough games for now.
Okay.
We'll come back.
All right. Well, we won't get that thought, but that's okay.
Oh, don't! Oh, well.
That's fine. We don't need every thought. We are already having to kick out thoughts if we want more.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we've already, where are the thoughts? Here they are, obviously. Yeah. If we want another one, like White Morning or any of these, we'll need to... All right, shall we head upstairs?
Let's head upstairs.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat, Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Wow. It says the last maintenance was in 88. I
That
think
it
that's
does.
good.
I say, let's brave it.
The elevator's maintained in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
So it's not a message from the future.
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
Fair. I would lose track of elevators after a revolution.
There is only one elevator inspector in the whole province of Manitoba.
Hey, you must be busy.
No, they retired, and now that people took note that there's only one name associated with all elevator inspector plaques in all the elevators in the province. There's one person doing all these inspections. Forget their name.
Hopefully they hire a replacement.
They did, but it's not going to be the same, you know.
Yeah.
Let's look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
That third one is a
Small steel
metaphor.
plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long, long time ago.
I wonder what it was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
All right. Shall we go up?
Let's go up.
We're up.
Ooh, we're in a room.
Yep. Can't see outside.
That's not good. Oh, come on. Don't tell me there's a fucking hole in the wall like in Porky's.
Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves.
Oh, no, that's too much.
A pinball machine. And
Ooh.
a pinball
Ooh.
maker's coat.
What does that
Oh,
look
yeah.
like?
Empathy and hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, now we're getting closer to Dick Mullen.
Oh yeah.
We look like Old Snake in that one mission in MGS4 now.
Taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
They gave up at some point, Kim. I'm disappointed.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
We're done.
Hold on, let me get that. You said that this looks like Dick Mullen, and I concur. Let's see. What are we wearing? These boots? Yeah, actually, I think these are pretty good detective boots. Maybe a bit tall. Nah, we need some loafers, right? Let's get these red ones on. I wanted to wear those earlier, but then I didn't.
Ooh. Although
jeans are not good though.
They're not good. No, that's the Transcona tuxedo.
We can't wear the brown trousers. It's too much brown. Let's go with the yellow pants.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
There we go. Now we're going to Xanadu.
Got some shoes. Or some footprints, I should say.
Whose
You
footprints are
clearly
these?
see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
The Blue Door was a mega investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, which I would say is quite large.
Ho ho ho!
Ooh.
It was a mega investigation. Our cop senses were tingling.
Not our communist nose agrees. What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer. And if not, at least they're a good argument for this Ruby doing it, to present to Titus.
Shall we look?
Let's take a look.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One
Bigger than
person
vamp?
has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
Doesn't look like the odd sole print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. I wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know? But it's not an argument for her either.
This person's going back and forth. They're doing the backwards man routine again.
No, if they were doing the backwards man, they would go like backwards, so they'd all be pointing the same way.
They would, but if they're going both ways, they're probably going in circles as the backwards man. We need to determine if, like, the ball of their foot hit the ground first instead of the part of the foot that I don't know the name of.
The heel?
No, the ball is the heel, but what's the top part? Is that the palm of the foot?
No. The balls of your feet are like right below your toes.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah,
That's why there's two of them. Yeah, I know. I was always confused by that too. But the ball of your toe is of your feet is like just below your toes.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's why people say balls, because there's like two of them. You know what I mean? One below your big toe and one below your other toes.
Yeah, two of them.
Yeah, I know. I never knew that either. I always was like, oh yeah, your heel, that thing that's shaped like a ball.
Yeah, the big ball.
You know, the big ball that's at the back of your foot. But no.
Yeah, when I draw feet, it's actually just like a pancake.
I mean, we can't all be as genius as Rob Liefeld. Okay. One person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
No, the killer. Now I'm imagining the shooter looks like a fucking Rob Liefeld character with like 900 pouches and thighs that don't close.
Is it Liefeld or is it Liefeld?
I think it's Liefeld.
All right, I'll defer to your authority on that one.
I've
only ever read it. I've never actually heard someone say it. So
I'm restraining myself right now. It's not going on Rob Liefeld rant. But yes, this doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
All right.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move.
We'll find the culprit with these Fluvog shoes. Hey, let's go through the door now.
A tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side.
No!
You
I didn't want that to be fucking there.
The shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Come the fuck on.
It was funny when you said that.
I know. I don't want them to be. Okay, I think I can see in the closet's bedroom from here. I don't want to.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
When he says, what were those people doing in there, does he mean in the bedroom or in the back here?
Don't know.
Let's ask anyways.
It's our own mind, so.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural. They're sensationally unnatural.
All right, Jean-Paul Sartre, take it easy.
They're fucking electrochemistry. They're fucking. That's not unnatural.
That's what makes it more fun.
Yeah,
it's fun to pretend that sex is unnatural. That just makes it way better. It makes it way better when you feel like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, that makes the castration feel easier.
Finish the thought.
Sorry.
All right, you want to try opening the door?
Yes.
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
Unbar the door.
All right, that will just leave. Hooray, we have absconded.
Hey, she has not absconded.
She's not absconded just yet. I don't know if you have anything to say to her.
Let's find. What do we have to possibly even say to her?
No idea. We can talk if you want.
Let's see if there's any new dialogue. Otherwise, I say let's GTFO.
Officer.
Nope.
It's a fine.
Nope, we're done.
rise.
We're done.
Yes, We demand she be punished
No.
for deceiving us. She slowly lights another.
How fucked was that if you just exit this door, run a turn, say devil woman, and then run away?
That would be pretty good. All right. We've done a lot today. We discovered a secret room and one pinball, so that's pretty sick.
We did. Oh no, you know what? We're exactly where we started. We're still on the fucking boat.
We're still on the boat. All right. Well, next time we will continue investigating this shooting. So,
Yeah.
if you have been, thanks for watching.
Future viewers, please leave a comment and tell us how Iraqi's Part 9 JoJo Land is. I want to look back fondly and date this video.
All right. Bye.